Hello and welcome. In this movie I would like to explain the working of a passive MUX for CWDM and DWDM. I get this question a lot, so I thought I made a movie out of it. In this short presentation I will describe TFF tubes and cascading, AWG technique and packaging types and casings. 90% of the MUXes are made of TFF filters, thin film filters. These are metal or glass little tubes of around 2 centimeters long, 4 millimeters in diameter, and it has 3 fibers coming out. One is the common, one is the color and the reflect. So all the color goes into this tube, the whole spectrum, and one color is reflected out and the rest will just continue. You can see that in the picture here and here. Each tube has around 0.3 dB loss, and yeah, as I said, 90 to I think even 95% of the MUXes are constructed in this way. How does it work? It's cascaded, which means all the light is passed in a MUX, and one tube will take one color out, the reflected will miss that one color, and that will be cascaded to the next tube, which will take one color out, and to the next tube and to the next tube. These tubes can work two ways, so you can put the color in and the color can be taken out. You can even mix CWDM and DWDM tubes, that doesn't matter, and you can easily skip channels, as you can imagine, as well. How does that work then in a MUX? These cascaded tubes are put into something called an ABS box. Two of these ABS boxes are then put into a MUX, one for the MUX of course and one for the DMUX, and that's typically built into a 19-inch casing that fits in your rack. You have another technique and that's called the AWG, arrayed wave grading, and that it's more for custom application or compact applications or for higher channels, for example 40 channel MUXes. It's got lower attenuation, but the cost is higher. So the fiber, it's also the distance of the fiber that depends which color comes out of it. This is how it looks in theory, and this is more the practical way, where you have lenses that bounce it off here. And this is what we call, how we sell it, is an ultra MUX or a compact MUX. We have a euro coin here so you can see the size more or less of it. This works greatly in a splice tray, for example. The MUX packaging, these are the different types of MUX packaging that we offer as solid optics. Of course, our classic 19-inch casing. We've got a modular casing, or LGX casing people call it. Wall mount casings, as you can see here. And also splice trays. We're doing a lot of splice trays for Tyco and for 3M tray, where we put then the AWG filter inside of a splice tray, and that can be fit in an underground enclosure. Thank you very much.